There are people out there that want you to believe that the American people don't care about spying and surveillance. It's not true. Don't believe it. They're just afraid that all of those people are going to find out what's really going on. There are people out there that want you to believe this isn't a big deal, but they're just hoping you'll stop demanding answers. There's people out there who want you to believe that you can't make a difference, but they're just hoping that you won't try. They're hoping that you won't show up, but you showed up today, and we need to keep showing up. We need to keep showing up until we end these spying programs, until we restore our rights, until we get real answers about what the NSA is actually doing. As we learn every week about unchecked corporate surveillance and corporate collusion in carrying it out, this public outcry is only going to grow louder and louder. This is a nonpartisan effort. It's uniting strange bedfellows from across the political spectrum. It's not about right and left. It is about right and wrong. But I do have to say this to my friends in the progressive community, to my friends in Democratic circles, and that's, if you opposed the attacks on civil liberties that went on during the Bush-Cheney years, then you have to speak out about what the Obama administration is doing. Before I go, I want to say a quick word about the press. George Orwell said that journalism is printing what someone else doesn't want printed, and all the rest is PR. So I hope today we'll also stand up for the journalists. We'll stand up for the journalists at The Guardian, at The Washington Post, at McClatchy. Stand up for the people who are going out there and uncovering these secrets. The efforts to smear and slander and silence these journalists have to be challenged. It's shocking to me how many so-called journalists are out there coming out against whistleblowers, against leakers. How many journalists, all of a sudden, so-called journalists, are apparently against journalism. People out there who are worried about journalists versus activists. This question confuses me. Journalists or activists? I say we need way, way more of both. This intrusion into our private lives is not going to be solved behind closed doors. We need to bring these government and these corporate activities into the light of day. And that's the only way that's going to happen is if millions more people like you get involved, demand accountability, demand change, and demand the truth. That's what's starting here today. We can restore the Fourth. We can restore oversight. We can restore accountability. We can restore privacy. We can restore free speech. And we can restore press freedom. We can restore the Fourth Amendment, and we need to restore the First Amendment too. And we can make sure that this is a government that is not spying on the people, but answering to them. So, like I said, the White House is right over here, but I'm hoping at this last bit we can be loud enough that they can hear us all the way back at NSA headquarters in Maryland. So, when I say we will, you say restore. Got it? We will. Restore. We will. Restore. We will. Restore. All right, thank you for being here. You're making a difference.